Guys, so I'm really excited to be making this video right now. I have probably spent over 3 months putting together this list of every single smoke trick. Now, these are the ones that I have seen. I have Googled them, I have looked them up on Facebook, I have looked them up on YouTube, and I put them all together in one list for you guys because I was looking for a list of smoke tricks because I get so challenged and I want to learn every single trick out there. Like, that is my goal, literally. And so I thought I'd make it for a little easier for you guys. If I get the names wrong, I would appreciate it if you guys would leave the name of it or correct name of it or another name of it in the bottom or in comments or whatever. And then if I forget a trick and you guys are like, hey, you forgot this one, just leave a comment and any updated ones that I find, I will leave in the description. So just keep an eye on that, and I don't know, I might leave some more, I don't know. So I am not going to show you guys any of these. I'm just going to do my best to explain because there are so many. There are almost 40, and I can do probably 30 out of all of these, but some of them need a little bit more work. So I'm just going to try my best to explain it to you. Now I put all of these into categories as best as I could, as well as I saw them fit. So I'm going to go ahead and start off with rings. There are rings like single O's, smoke rings, whatever you want to call them, where you just shoot an O using the coffee method, the jaw method, or the tongue method. There is double O's. You're going to take your index finger or your ring or your middle finger and basically pull down on your upper lip and tuck in your bottom. So, and use the coffee method for that one. Triple O's, use 2 fingers, so and it has to be these two. Do the same thing as you did with double O's. Quadruples or quads is when you use 3 fingers. It depends on how big your mouth is. I cannot do triple O's or quadruples. I can kind of do triple O's, I guess, but my mouth is just like really tiny. So, hoops. That is when you shoot an O and then you shoot an O through the O. Double hoops is when, okay, so you blow an O and then you blow another O through it, but then you suck up the original O. And you can do that through your nose or your mouth. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. I had it on my notes on my phone, but I don't have that right now, so I wrote them all down in a notebook, but I didn't really put the description down on them, so I'm just kind of winging it right now. The bowl ring, which I actually have a tutorial on, you can shoot an O and then inhale it through your nose. Now, I just kind of call this one the double bowl ring. I don't know what it's actually called, but we're just gonna go with that. So you either can do double O's like this, or you can just blow 2 separate O's, but then what you're going to do is you're going to shoot them kind of close together and inhale both of them. And it's going to look like 2 little curls coming from each of your nostrils. So inhale both of them, and it'll look like you have like a little mustache coming out of your nose. Cheerios. You basically do the same thing as a regular O, except for you don't cough it out. You're just gonna make the shape of an O with your mouth. You can make it tiny, wide, it doesn't matter. And then you're just gonna tap either side of your cheek. So, and that'll shoot little baby ones. And I have a tutorial on that one too, as well as single O's. Jellyfish slash force field. So this one, people don't exactly know what it's called, and they get it mixed up with the mushroom, but that's not what it is. So the force filled or jellyfish is when you shoot an O and then you go up to it and then kind of breathe through the O, almost like you're ghosting. So breathe through it, and that's what that's going to do, is kind of make it come out, and then you got to suck it up. So then the smoke around the O on the outside will curl around the O and it'll look like a jellyfish. So nose rings, basically when you can do O's throughout your mouth. I actually just learned how to do this, and it is way easier than you guys think. So if you guys want to learn how to do nose rings, comment or like this video or whatever. I am really excited that I just learned how to do this, and it is a lot easy. Like, a lot easy. Really easy to do. So I will do a tutorial on that if you guys want to learn how to shoot O's through your nose. Or out your nose. The other one is smoke bubbles. That one is actually really easy. All you need is a like a bare toilet paper roll, or paper towel roll. You can even use a straw. Get a bowl of water, put some soap in there, mix it around, dip your toilet paper roll or straw or whatever, take a hit of your e-cig and just blow into it and it'll create a bubble. Dips. Dips are basically O's, and this is why I don't recommend doing the jaw method when you're doing O's. Because when you do that, it's going to create dips. And what dips are folded O's. So when you move your jaw like that, it's kind of squishing down the O's, so they come out looking like little dips. Hearts. Now, I have 3 different methods to do this. I do know how, but I do have to warn you guys, I don't think there is a single person who can, just do it as easy as O's or, bam, can do it. It definitely depends on luck, if there is a draft in your room, just, I guess, what's going on. So it's a very lucky thing to get a heart. And a lot of people can't do it, but I have 3 different methods for you guys, and I'm going to teach you guys these real quick. The one thing you can do, or there's probably more than that, but we're going to start with the first one. You can airbend it, and I will teach you guys how to do that one. So you're going to blow an O, and then just kind of push it, but then I curve my hand around it, and I don't know why, but it makes a heart. Like, it works for me almost every time. The second method you can do is blowing an O and then pulling down on the bottom of that. And so that's going to kind of make it give that little O, or the heart kind of thing. Third method is you can tap the top of your O. So just gently tap it like that, and that'll kind of make the top sink into the center, and it'll kind of look like an O. The fourth method, which I have heard 2 different ways, you can blow an O, snap above it, or snap in the middle. I have never tried this, but I heard it works. So those are like 6 different methods you can try to get hearts. The second category, I'm trying to go as fast as I can. So second category is inhalation and exhalation tricks. So French inhale, which is where you just relax the muscles in your mouth, or you can stick out your jaw a little bit, so almost like a pouty face. So, and then you're just gonna let your smoke come up, and then inhale it through your nose. Second one is Bane inhale, and that's where you smile or put the top of your teeth resting on the bottom of your lip, and then just let your smoke come up and breathe through your nose. So it's really easy, and I have a tutorial on the Bane inhale too. Ghosting, which I have a tutorial on, is I've heard it called ghosting mushroom snaps, and basically what that is where you let a little bit of smoke out. It can come out looking like a ball, it can come out looking like a line, whatever, and then you're gonna wait for a couple seconds and then suck it back up. Zeroing. People use this with weed rather than vaping, but I've had to do it because back when I was going to school, to smoke in class, and the teacher would come back and be like, so what that is when you inhale it all the way, and so when you breathe out, there's no more smoke. The dragon, that is where you close the center of your mouth and kind of make a derpy smile, and then you blow through your nose and the sides of your mouth, and it looks like a dragon. And I have heard it called the angry dragon, the dragon, same thing. If you guys want me to do a tutorial on any of these, by the way, just let me know, and I will be more than happy to do them. Nose clouds, which, I mean, is basically just blowing smoke out of your nose. It's not really anything special. Double pumping. I'm not sure how to do that. Somebody explained it to me, but it was really complicated. So I think what it is when you take a hit and then you let it into your lungs, and then so much that it pushes out your nose when you're inhaling. So like you inhale it and then take a hit of your vape pen or e-cig or cigarette or whatever, and then you have so much smoke up there that it lets it come out of your nose. And I think that's what it is. I'm going to try to find out because I haven't found it anywhere, and like a couple people have tried explaining it to me, but it didn't make any sense. So the next one is a waterfall, which is fairly easy. You just relax your muscles in your mouth and let it come down your mouth, and it looks like a waterfall. People call the French inhale also upside down waterfall, but I don't know. It's all the same thing. And also, I mean, once you learn how to do this simple tricks, you can really like make them more advanced. Like once you know how to do something, you can mix it with other things and make it look a lot cooler. So I forgot to mention with the French inhale, you see a lot of people on Vine where it's called the angry French inhale, and that's basically when they take a hit and then they do the French inhale, except for they kind of wiggle their head, so it looks something like this. because that was kind of hard to see. But okay, next page. Hands-on tricks. Okay, I'm gonna write something down real quick because I forgot. So the first one is the tornado, which is where you have a flat surface, preferably glass or granite. I mean, wood can maybe work a little bit more. I don't know. It doesn't really matter. Just a smooth surface. And then you just want to go ahead and rest your head on the table like this, or on the edge of it, and let your smoke come out on it. So it's gonna fill the entire surface. And then you just take your hand, use your pinky, and swoop it up. Or you can even do a little twirly thing and make it come up. The second one is a hand tornado. So how you're gonna do that is you're just gonna blow into your hands like this, and then you pretty much just rip them apart, and it creates a little tornado. And I've heard that called horizontal tornado too. O tornadoes. Blow an O, and then you can either twirl it like that and make it come out, or you can just flip it with your hand like that. And there is another way that it's really cool. I just saw this actually like 20 minutes ago. Shoot an O, so it's O tornado, shoot an O, and then he did the twirling thing where it made it come up, and then he inhaled it all the way down. So he was inhaling the tornado while it was in the air. And that's what's so cool about O tornadoes, is because they're literally mid-air. The other one is a Tech 9, which is very easy. It was one of the first tricks that I learned, actually, where you just cup your hands and blow smoke in there, let it set for like 2 seconds, and then just inhale it all again. And that's really easy. And the only name I've heard that be called is the Tech 9. So I'm going to go with that one. And air bending, which is when you blow an O, and then you follow your hand, and your hand is going to follow the O, and it's going to make it kind of like make it bigger. And as you get more used to it and you get a little bit more practice, you're going to be able to push around your O in any direction. You can just guide it. So that's what airbending is. And probably the easiest trick, I don't know if you would count it as a trick, but when you have a glass, like a glass cup, you blow your smoke into it, and then you can just drink the smoke like that. And then combined tricks. The smoke ring plus French or bayonet inhale. So what that looks like is you're going to shoot an O, and then instead of doing the bull ring, which is you inhale through your nose, you're going to do a French inhale. So the O's right here, and you're French inhaling, and while you're French inhaling, you're going to come up to the O, and the O is going to get sucked up in your French inhale, or bayonet inhale, doesn't matter. The inception, which is you blow a ring, and then you ghost in it, and then inhale the ring. Yeah, so you blow an O, ghost inside of it, so there's that, and then you suck up the original O. The atomic bomb, which is you don't suck up the ring this time. You blow an O and just goes through it. So you just leave the O as it was. Inhaling an O through your mouth, which is basically it's like the bull ring, except for it's a lot easier. So you just shoot an O and then suck it back up with your mouth. And then triple O's and inhaling them at the center of your mouth. At the center of each of them, kind of, I guess, I don't know. You inhale them with your mouth. So there's 3 different O's, so go ahead and blow triple O. So they come out like, I don't have 3 hands, but you know what I mean. There's no right here, no right here, no right here. And then what you're going to do is kind of just in the middle of them, and it actually looks really cool. I can do this one. And it comes all into your mouth. So there's 3 O's being dragged into your mouth, and it looks really cool. So, that is all of the smoke tricks that I have for you guys. Again, if I missed any of them, please let me know in a comment if you wanted to see any of these in a tutorial or learn how to do them. I do know how to do at least 30 out of 40 of these, So just leave a comment of which one you want to see if you would like to learn any of these. Again, I will keep updating these as I learn more in the description. And don't forget to check out my Facebook page. I have forgotten to mention that to you guys, that I do have a fan page. I've had it for like 3 years now. So if you guys want to hit me up on there, I'm on there, and I'll leave the link in the description below. Okay, thanks for watching, guys.